So, during a home visit, what questions will CPS typically ask you in the state of California? Well, honestly, they can ask about anything, but their objective is to investigate, is to ask questions that could either determine the referral that was made to be true or false. Whether it's domestic violence, is there enough information to be true or false? They're gonna ask you about your relationship. They're gonna ask you about what do you do for a living. They're gonna ask you if you have a criminal record. They're gonna ask you if you do any drugs, if you drink alcohol, any type of thing. They're gonna get practically a background information. They're also going to investigate. They're also going to maybe look around if you allowed them into your home. They're also going to use the information that you have and see if it corroborates with other parties that they talk to, if any. That's why at this stage, it's going to be very important for you to contact the California CPS defense lawyer to know on how to approach it, to see if it's even worthwhile communicating with them. If the allegations are pretty severe, it's best to just remain silent or contact a lawyer. If allegations is not so severe and talking to them is not going to change much, then yeah. But at the end of the day, understand this. It is not your burden. It is not your responsibility to do their job. If a police officer comes to your home and is investigating you, they are investigating you if you committed a crime. You're not going to volunteer information. Yeah, I did this, I did that. No, you're not. Typically, people are aware when they should exercise their right when communicating with a police officer. But when it comes to CPS, they're very tactful. They're very skilled. They're trained. They understand that a lot of people have a certain perspective when dealing with CPS. And CPS knows this. So they can't come over. They're aggressive. Those are the most easiest target of CPS on parents to avoid. Most of them are not the obvious. Most of them are just like you and I. That's everyday people. They communicate with you like anyone else, and they try to make you relax, and they do not want to alarm you. Now, if it gets to the point that if you're pissing them off, they will make threats to remove your child. But just know this, it's their responsibility, their job to determine if the allegations are going to be found true as it relates to opening up a case or not, or finding the referral substantiated, aka opening up a case if they want to. Just know that the more information you give them, the more that it helps them determine. Now, whether you should communicate with them again is a case-by-case basis. Make sure you contact us at wshaw Law Firm so we can advise you whether or not you should or shouldn't. We're here now.